I am going to demonstrate how to crochet the Alpine stitch. Now I started off with an odd number of stitches, and for row 1 I simply worked double crochets across. For row 2 I worked single crochets across, and now I'm going to begin row 3. So we're going to chain 2, and this turning chain does not count as a stitch. So this is the right side. This is where we're going to see the raised and staggered stitches. So I'm going to work 1 double crochet in the first stitch. So I'm going to insert right here. This is my first stitch, and I work 1 double crochet as normal. Now next, I'm going to work a front post double crochet in the double crochet from row 1. So we're not working in the single crochets from row 2. We're actually going to go here and work in this stitch. So this post belongs to this stitch. We're going to go in here, insert the hook so that this post is in front, and I'm going to work a double crochet as normal. So as you can see here, there's a double crochet, a front post double crochet, and now I'm going to work a regular double crochet again. I'm not going to do it in this stitch right here because this stitch belongs to this post that I just did, the front post double crochet. So I'm going to skip this stitch and go into here. This is a regular double crochet. Next, we are going to work another front post double crochet. So once again, I am not working in here. I am not working in here. I'm going 2 rows below and working around the post. So I skip this stitch because this stitch belongs to this one. You don't want to have 2 raised stitches right beside each other. So I'm going into the post, work a front post double crochet. Once again, skip this stitch back here, and we're going to work a double crochet, just a regular double crochet right here. So as you can see, we're getting this raised effect. So that's back here, raised, back here, raised, and we're going to keep doing that across. I am nearing the end of round 3, and you can double check your work. You should skip this stitch because I just did this front post double crochet, and it's perfect because I need to do a regular double crochet in the last stitch. For row 3, I started off with 1 double crochet, and I end off with 1 double crochet, like this. Now for row 4, all we're going to do is single crochet across. For row 4, row 6, all even row numbers, we are simply going to single crochet across to get back to the other side. So I'm single crocheting all the way across. I have finished off row 4 in which I single crocheted across. I'm going to chain 2 and turn. So let's begin row 5. Now for row 5, we're actually going to start off with 2 regular double crochets in this stitch and this stitch. So work 1 double crochet here, and then work a 2nd double crochet here. So you'll see that this row begins with 2 double crochets, and later it will end with 2 double crochets. So we have the raised front post double crochet here. It is time to work the front post double crochet of round 5. So what I'm going to do is look at these 2 raised stitches. We're going to find the stitch that is sandwiched in between here and work a front post double crochet. So from here on in, it gets very easy because you just stagger the stitches. So there's a front post double crochet here. I'm going to skip this one, work a regular double crochet. So remember, we're working the front post double crochets 2 rows back, so not in this row of single crochets. We see 2 front posts here, so I'm going to go in between here, work my front post double crochet, work a regular double crochet, work another front post double crochet right in here. This is the stitch that is sandwiched between the 2 front posts. And look at this, we are skipping this stitch, and it's perfect because we are left with 2 stitches. So we end off with 2 regular double crochets. So this is the 4-round repeat that you're going to continue doing. And you just keep repeating these 4 rows and you build up your texture. And this is how you crochet the alpine stitch. Remember, starts off with 1 double crochet, ends off with 1 double crochet, and then it begins with 2 double crochets and ends with 2 double crochets. So you can double check your work and you can visually see if it's building up correctly.